I'm back again. My message is all you who think that the world is against you. Everything has done just turned against you. People are against you. You think that you're a failure. Just listen to my story. I was a mobile money agent and I worked for quite some good time, for years. It took me like 4 years. I spent 4 years working as a mobile money agent, but in that process, my money was stolen twice. But I never gave up because it was my capital. It was not stolen, the whole capital was not stolen, but a big amount of money was taken away from me. I continued with the business, and after some time, I gave up. I went back home and started thinking what I should do next. After like 5 months later, I started poultry. I started with 500 chicken. I brooded the chicken in the house, inside my house, and the brooder was fine. It was so nice, came out very well. I had to remove the chicken from the house and take them to the chicken house. But the bad thing, I switched off the lights when it was too late. In the brooder, I used 5 lights, and they were down near the chicken. So in the time of transferring them to the chicken house, I switched off the lights, and in the evening, every 6:30 in the evening, they had to pile themselves in the evening. From 6:30 up to 10. I had to bend down and protect the chicken. They would pile in one place. I could protect the chicken for almost 3 hours. After they cool down, I go back in the chicken house and in the house to sleep. So by that time, I was pregnant, huge, and I had a little baby. Don't judge me. I had a little girl. She was only 1 year, and I was too much pregnant. By the time, every evening that I had to bend, and during the day I had to work in the chicken by myself, I was stressed because I could bend for quite a long time, and I got a miscarriage. Thank God, my baby survived. He survived and he's still alive. But after delivering, the nurse told me I have to put the baby in the nursery for 1 month. I told her I left my girl, I have to take care of her, and I have chicken that I have to feed every day. I had to go back home. She told me that the baby is going to die. I told her that if he dies, it will be my problem. The blame would be on me. I came back and boiled the water, put the water in the jerry cans, small jerry cans that can carry 4 to 5 liters. Put the jerry cans beside the bed of the baby. Every day I could boil the water 3 times to warm the baby. After 1 month, he gained the weight and he survived. But the chicken did not stop piling themselves. They piled till the time they started to lay eggs, because when they lay, the voices changes. The choi 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 reduces and the voices changes. So when they started to lay, they stopped piling themselves. So by the time in between, by the time they were still piling themselves, I lost 60 chicken, and I was left with only 440 chicken in the chicken house. Good enough, when they started to lay, they laid up to 99%. I was lucky. But the worst thing, the cost of the food was at the peak, and the price of the eggs were down because it was period of lockdown. So I had to look for another way how to get money. I didn't stop my business. Yeah, I continued with taking care of the chicken, and I had to improvise with another business. By that time, I had a garden, small garden. I would grow tomatoes, sweet peppers, Irish potatoes in sacks, and sell them to the market because I wanted to have something in my pocket. And the chicken were not giving me any coin because before they were not feeding themselves, and after the money that I get from the chicken can only feed, it could only feed the chicken and remain with nothing. So I decided to continue with my garden, but the money was not enough. I decided to learn how to bake. I started to bake chapati, pancakes, and I would wake up every early at 3 a.m. start baking. I asked my elder sister to give me her child, her daughter. She came, so I would leave the girl with my children and move out of the house early in the morning. I could go door to door knocking people. Will you buy? I have chapati. The price is this. I have chapati. Will you buy? Every single day. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. By the time I finish at 7, move out of the house and sell my goods. I received quite some money, but it was tiresome, it was stressful, and after selling all the things, I had to come back. If it is time for harvest, I could harvest my things from the garden, maybe tomatoes or sweet peppers or anything that I have, take them to the market. I would sell them in bulky to the people who stays in the markets, who sell in the market. So within 30 minutes, I could come back and attend to my children. In the evening, I would go and feed the chicken. During the period where daytime, collect the eggs from the chicken house, and I would spend the whole day without resting. But I never gave up. I remember sometime I would move out in the morning, knock someone's door, and they ignore me. Some would see me from far and they enter their houses. Some would welcome me, please come, we want your things, come and we buy. I would find some outside, I would request them to buy, and they would completely ignore me as if I'm a shadow. But I never gave up. In life, when you give up, you die with your dream. I knew what I wanted, and I decided to do each and everything. I couldn't survive without money because I wanted something. I could not even buy a kilogram of sugar to send to my mother. I was so poor. When they started to lay the chicken, I collected some money and I felt I should increase on the bunches. I brought a second bunch. It was a mess also. I told you I messed up with the vaccine, and I combined, after some period, I combined the two bunches and sold them off. After like a period of months, I got a third bunch. I'm telling you, it was completely the success of my life. It made me smile again. It made me a woman again. By the time they started to lay, the cost of the eggs were at the peak and the prices of the food were a little bit low. The business expanded from only one chicken house to 3 chicken houses. I thank God I'm still in the business. I still work hard to survive. By now, I can see a little bit of light. I can see some that at least I'm moving a step forward. My dear friends, if you're there, you're thinking that the world is against you, please, 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 the world is not, it will be always against you if you don't work. Stand up, work for yourself. Please move forward, at least one step ahead. Start any business that you think it can bring a little for you. You will develop. For example, if you're having a dream of starting a poultry farm and you're dreaming of having 5,000 chicken, and now you don't have such amount of money, please, I recommend you to start with what you have instead of keeping that money in the bank. Start with a little that you have. If you have the money that can start with 5 chicken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, start with those ones. You will develop unless you stay dreaming, talking about your dreams, just without starting. You will not receive what you want. Haters will be there. Problems are the most consistent things that we face, or they are always the first on our door. They knock first. Problems are the first. You smile in a week, you can smile once, and other days are hell to you. My dear friends, I've suffered. I've seen haters. People have humiliated me, my closest people, but I never give up. If you give up, you die with your dream. At least you should give up when you're dead. Life is a game changer. If you start now, you receive everything that you want in life. I've suffered a lot. I've felt pain. And I'm not the only person that is feeling pain. People are there. People are in hospitals. They've spent years in hospital. They are the ones who are responsible to take care of their families, but they are bedridden for years. They are crying. They don't have money to treat themselves, but they are still there praying that one day God will help them. But for you, you have legs, you have eyes, you have the hands. I don't mind about how old you are. I don't care about how many years you failed. I've failed several times. But you know what? I know what I want. Whenever you sleep at night, everything that you want to do in life comes into your head, bumps into your head every time you sleep. And you think that they're just dreams. Wake up one day. Start. Don't fear to start, because people will always talk. Even if you're a billionaire, people talk when you're poor, people talk when you get money, people talk when you fail, people talk, always they will be talking. But if you give up, you die with your dream. Never ever give up. I told you before. Now I can see a little bit of light, just because I decided to move forward. Thank you so much for watching me. If you're going to start now. Don't wait for tomorrow, but just today. Everything will be fine. You will smile. Now I don't care about people, what they say, what they talk about me. I don't care, because I know what I want. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.